Alright. Hello everybody, I'm Paulister, and this is Super Mario Kart. This was a run that was injected here at the very last second, and it's essentially going to be a time trial showcase. I am in time trial mode right now, and I want to show how it is to time trial the stages of Super Mario Kart. So first I'm going to start off by explaining the characters before we jump into it. Usually most beginners will pick Toad, which is exactly what I'm going to do. But for speed strats, if you really want to be fast and gun for world records, you're going for Bowser and Mario and Donkey Kong Jr. That's because of weight of characters, which I'll explain in a bit. Now, let's just go to this menu select here, the cup screen, and just input LR, LR, LLRRA, and unlock the last cup, which we'll be doing. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's not sorry.
Anyways, so we're going to be doing the first track, and we're just going to go through all 20 in less than 40 minutes, and I hope we do so exactly like that. So when we're ready on the timer, alright, so we'll begin in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Woo! Alright, so we're starting off with a bit of an audio cue here that I need to hear in order to, ow, that's nice. I need to hear this in order to start off my run right. So now I'm picking, I picked Toad for this run because he's much easier to control than Bowser. In terms of time trials, I just started getting into Bowser, and I'm not exactly confident with him, so I'm not going to try to do runs with him just yet. But yeah, this is it. This is time trial, and in order to submit for the leaderboards for this game, which are, funnily enough, not in speedrun.com, they have a dedicated website. They're one of the few games that actually did not migrate to SRC when it first happened, and I think it's for good reason. The entire Mario Kart franchise has like their own like leaderboards for this game, and they're like super fleshed out with like rankings, average scores, and like ranks for whatever times you get. So with such a feature-packed website, they just couldn't move to SRC from what I gather. If you really want to get into speedrunning this game, this is literally all you need to do. 1:14:40, not bad, could be better. All you need to do is just run through all the courses once each and note down your fastest lap time and your 5-lap total time. And then once you have all those 40 times total, you can... Sorry about that. You can submit those into the actual leaderboards to specifically the leaderboard manager, Sami Chetin, who manages the leaderboards and actually keeps score of how everybody's going. So now let's talk about speed tech, because I've been quietly ignoring that for a little while. If you hold R, you will do a leap, and then if you hold a direction while doing that, you will enter a drift. I'm doing that a lot in order to cut corners closer and be able to get a better time. And one thing you'll see me do is I'm going to do another leap and immediately input an opposite direction in which I will immediately exit the drift, and I will be able to regain control of my car instead of slipping around like I am doing. Let me show you. There it is. I'm spinning out like that. So yeah, that's a good speed tech to have. There's another speed tech in this game called zigzagging, and that involves just alternating left and right inputs on when you're in a drift, and that's supposed to give you like a bit of a speed boost. So you do that and you get faster times, I guess, but you need Bowser for that. Speaking of these characters, allow me to explain to you how they work. Toad is supposedly one of the light characters, kind of like Koopa next to him, and based on what character you can get much better control or much worse control, and you can trade off like advantages such as speed and for control and stuff like that. And it's usually recommended by beginners and by Sami Chetin himself to just start off with a light character instead of having a really heavy character such as Bowser or Donkey Kong Jr., just so you can get a feel for the drifting controls and stuff like that. I just wanted to make sure I get the audio cue for the head start. It's relatively precise, and there's not really like a bit of a visual cue that is 100% consistent. So whenever I'm starting a new race, I really want to pay attention to that. So yeah, this is we've been through Mario Circuit so far. There's going to be 4 of these in our little showcase. We've also been through I'm forgetting the names, mainly because I'm not really paying attention to those. It's all about the speed. This is Ghost Valley. This brown floor is relatively decent to drift on. It doesn't punish you too hard and doesn't slide you around. But you'll see a patch of darker wood right here. This is extra slippery, and in later courses it's being utilized a bit more to troll you. So I try my best to not actually get tripped over by that. Instead, I'm just doing my drifts, just resetting the drifts once I'm out of a corner. Whoops. That was a little bit of a wide angle, but yeah, that is Ghost Valley. We're going to be having a couple more of those in the near future. But 121, relatively decent, although I don't exactly remember my times. Here we go, though. Bowser's Castle. This is, for the next 3 cups, it's going to be... Hang on. Alright, that's nice. For the next 3 cups, it's going to be always the fourth track that we're going to be dealing with. And as you can see, it likes to have all these jumps and all these thwomps. Always, and I mean always, these thwomps will begin triggering on the second lap onwards. So now, as we're going to take the corner here, you'll see they're going to start falling and actually impeding on my run. Nice wall hit. Okay, there we go. I don't really have much else to say, so while I try to think of something else to say, host, if you have like any blurbs, anything else to say, you can go right ahead.
We have a donation. We have a $20 donation from Puppeter45, and he says, "Dab on the yeeters."
We have a $1 dab tax, so if you wish to dab, you must pay. But yeah, I think I can take this time to explain how the Mario Kart community works, and specifically the Super Mario Kart community. Again, from these 20 tracks, you get your 5 lap time and your flap time. These are a total of 40 times that you have on a list, and you submit them to Sammy Chetin. And every Monday, he just posts updates on every single person that submitted times. And he just shows oh, this person recently passed that other person, and they are well on their way to becoming top 200, for example. And so there's this, it's kind of like this megaphone for the community through Sammy, who has the nickname of Godfather of Super Mario Kart. Very fancy indeed. And through him, you get all these updates, and there's a lot of features that you can compare with a lot of opponents and get a lot of good times. A little bit of more quiet time to get the sound cue. Don't think I got it. Oh right, I did. Nice. All right, I'm just gonna cut this corner here because you know what? Why not? Sometimes you just gotta cut these corners, you know. So there's a lot of features on the website to get you into setting some goals for yourself. For example, there's the rivals feature where you can pick a certain amount of people to compare yourself against. And you can compare times, you can compare who has the record over which, and just assert your dominance over your foes. Then there is just matchups, which is 1v1. It's very useful for me, at least, because there's only 2 people that compete for the Greek championship title, myself and another guy, and so we can just make up a little matchup for this to compare each other's times without having to do anything too fancy on the website. After that, there is a standard system that has been set up by the community where they have decided upon certain times that will qualify you for certain ranks. You start off as the SMK fan. You move on to become an apprentice, I think. There's contender, veteran. There's a lot of ranks. Star, king, god, and I believe there is also myth, but I'm not entirely certain. And then at the end of it, at the top of it all, there is Myth Plus, the golden standard. And if you get that, you're like super godlike. So that was the end of Mushroom Cup, and we're already on our way through this time trial showcase. But there we go. This is Chaco Island, which is a bit notorious, at least in my opinion, for being just incredibly slippery, as you can see here. It's rough. It's a rough track to start off on and try to set a good time in. And so you're hoping to kind of just not slip off anywhere. So the moment I see I'm skidding out, I'm immediately just gonna reset my drifts, like so. Just reset my position and make sure I'm just going straight again. Whoops, that was not good. Dang it, you dingus. Get the tracks right, come on. So, yeah, this is basically what you're gonna be doing throughout this entire time. Just grinding out times, getting a few good records, spinning out, rage quitting, getting back into it because it's so addictive. It's just so good to be able to get so many PBs in like a single day. Whereas, I mean, I was previously just on Battle Block Theater, just grinding out times there, and getting a PB like once every 3 days is cool and all, but being able to get just a new personal record, like getting 3 of these in a single day, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. I think I see the tracker has changed, so donation reader, you can go ahead and read that donation if it's come through.
Oh, you're keeping on the ball on that one. Give me 2 seconds here. So we have a $5 donation from Aura Blackwell, saying, I was reminded I have unlawfully dabbed in the past and I'm here to pay my debts. Greetings to everyone on site and especially my dudes Polyster and Argic. Keep up the great work and your motivation up. Yeah. Thank you, Aura. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, huge shout outs to Aura Blackwell and Troll Bear and everyone else from the moderating team for making sure that this channel is running in tip-top shape throughout this entire event. And we couldn't be where we are right now without you. I think by this point, if we were streaming on our own channel, we'd probably have like $100 tops. So thank you to Planks for even dropping the idea for streaming on this marathon. Thank you to everyone else for having us here. And we hope that we are being very entertaining for you people, despite all the issues we've been having. So, yeah. ESA, really cool dudes. Ouch, that was the second Fallout. I am bad at this game. Did I mention I'm bad at this game? Well, now you know. I'm really bad at this game. So, yeah, that was Ghost Valley 2, and I think you might have noticed already from the 5th track we ran, this game has a bit of a tendency to just repeat tracks and just make them a little bit harder. 1 second, please. That should be fine. That's good. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So we currently have, like, in terms of rivalries in this game, we've currently set up a rivalry between myself, another guy who has appeared at ESA before, Mr. Danny Player 1, and then a bunch of people from Scotland who are just involved in the game and are grinding down times. We are supposedly the Fresh Blood rivalry because we're like the newcomers in this game and we're just showing off what newcomers can do. And I'm really happy to be showing what I'm doing here at this marathon, even if it was a last minute notice. Now, I think something I need to explain here is Monty moles, these little moles that pop off the ground every few seconds. If you get caught by one, he's just gonna stick to you and he's gonna slow you down. The way to get them off of you is to just spam R. Spam R to jump and get that mole off of you so you can get back in the game and running. But I think if you're going for a personal record at any certain point besides like first few attempts, you're probably better off just resetting if you get hit by a mole. So, yeah. After a certain point, just perfection needs to be done in order to achieve some good times at this game. There we go. That should be a pretty good lap. So, I'm still keeping an eye out for myself because most of my current personal records are relatively old. So, if I get a personal record, I will need to submit it to the coming marathon. The coming marathon. Oh, nice. English! That is a hard language to speak. Yes. I'll basically be submitting it to Sammy Chetin, who's going to be adding it to the leaderboard, among other things that I have submitted and other records that I had improved in the past. As you can see, I have this little system of just doing this double nod to get myself. Well, that was bad. That was really bad. To get the times in and actually get some comparisons over here with some of my friends because I've been off the ball for quite some time, actually. So I will need to grind down sometimes. There we go. See, there's this feature I've noticed where Toad is just at the end of his drift, when you let go of R, you don't exactly need to reset unless it's like a really slippery stage like Chaco Island. Instead, once you let go of R, he just kind of snaps in a certain direction and goes straight. And that really helps with cornering, so you can just do this and immediately you're through. So early start to these drifts and an early release are the keys to achieving a good time, which is exactly what I did there. Shush, that's exactly what I did. Trust me. While characters such as Bowser, you need to start your drift early, and then you need to actually do the second hop at the end of it to reset your drift. Nice bonk. Really nice bonk. Yes, that's good. Oh boy, oh boy. These are the thwomps. They can really mess up your run, and they're placed exactly where you need to be. So until I can find a way to just consistently run around them, I'll just be sitting here making intense speedrunning noises. You know, it's the usual, like with usual runners who are just on the cusp of doing a little fail, and they just go, "Woo! Ah! Woo!" I'm sorry if that peaked the microphone, by the way. In thinking that just by shouting, they're going to save it. It can be saved. All I need to do is just shout a little bit. Lol. Yeah. Let me just fix my headset because I need to be able to hear the announcer, and I think that was a bit early. Yes, that was early. So I guess I get to show this off now. Yeah, if you press the acceleration too early, you spin out. You don't want to do that, essentially, because as you saw, you just lose a ton of time. So if you're doing this, stop. Just stop. Oh, whoops. Just stop it. Get some help. Whoops. That's not meant to happen. But yeah, the snapback can sometimes be a little bit too aggressive, or you might be doing it a little bit too early. Nice. That was a lovely drift. I'm happy with myself. Yeah. So how's it going, guys? Having fun?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! That's good to hear. So, yeah. Huge shout-outs again. No, not again. Huge shout-outs at this point to Max XP Gaming, who are willing to have us over and deal with all this mess of cables that is going on behind the scenes. I'm sure other marathons will tend to disagree on that front, but just let us have this one, guys. We're having a hard time here. As a marathon, we're relatively new. We're trying to learn the ropes, so we're trying our best to get into marathons and just learn the ropes and become good at this thing called speedrunning and doing marathons and speedrunning and raising money for charity. Oh wait. I'm gonna have to release a little bit here because I didn't want to drift really. Sorry, what was that? Oh no, the callouts. Whatever shall I do? Anyway, that was Mario Circuit 3. I think you can sense a pattern here. There's another one of these. And guess what? There's a Bowser Castle 4. No way. Here we go, Star Cup. Before the code, that was exactly what was going to happen. Just that. Let's hope we get this right this time. This is the first track of Koopa Beach, and I'm not going to talk as much here, just to let you guys enjoy the beautiful music. So, the speed tech for this one is to try and stick as close to the deep part of the water as possible, whilst trying to get as much of the land as you can. So, this might sound a bit counterintuitive, instead of just driving around the track. But trust me, that's how I got my most recent personal record on this track, and the one I'm currently most happy with out of all 40. So, I guess you can just go with my reasoning here when I say that it works. Whoops, okay, I almost fell off. Thankfully if you fall close to the surface, you can quickly get a recovery. Those are cheaps. They spin you out, and they're really annoying. I hate them. Like most other people. There we go, there's the final lap. But yeah, this is overall a very short track, so you don't really have to do much. It's a really, really quick one that you have to go through. And a 1:15 could be better. Honestly, given the fact that I've gotten slightly better times. But hey, this'll do for now. Moving on to another Chaco Island. This track, which is, again, super duper slippery. There we go. That should be it. Very nice. I reset my direction a little bit too early there. Oh boy. The UK is gout. Or, as Akain would like to call it, FlukeASG. FlukeASG's better? I'm a bit partial to gout myself. What should we name the marathonial flu? Vote now in chat. Your votes will determine what it's going to be. No, let's not. Oh boy. Oh boy. Why did I just start? I'm just looking at a fire that has just started in chat. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right, so. Oh yeah, he's there. He's there. Okay. Host. Yes. At this point, I really don't have much to say. I'm just gonna sit here and do some tracks. You can talk about some of our upcoming donation incentives, if you so desire.
Yes, we can. We have got a number of donation incentives coming up, and just to land them in it, since he's passed it over to me, we have got the Super Monkey Ball Beginner Extra levels. That's 3 whole extra levels in Super Monkey Ball. Pollister will change the category to that if it meets the run. So it's currently sitting at $25. We need another 75 on that. It's coming up next, so I think we should try and make him do the next couple of levels on that as well. Keep him on camera for longer. But we also have a number of things coming up as well. We've got the Crusader name and the Highwayman name in Darkest Dungeon as well. So if you want to get your names going for those, they are available. Currently the Crusader name is sitting at Planks with $15, and we also have the Highwayman's name sitting at High Kite with $5. So if you want to get your name in there, you can do so now.
Yeah. By the way, just real quick, it seems to me like the saturation on the GV-USB is really high. Also, it's glitching out a lot. Yeah, it's going haywire. We are very sorry for that. We will tend to it at our nearest convenience. At our earliest possible
that's actually
ability.
what the game to look like.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah.
Well then. It seems to have stopped now. Oh, nope, there's a little bit more. Never mind.
Can we get the Highwayman as Cardinal?
If Planks is the... If you get your donations in, you can go Crusader Planks, Highwayman Edinal. That would be the absolute meme. There we go. That was the first instance of Vanilla Lake, which is, think Chaco Island, but worse. Yeah. So yeah, we now go to the third and penultimate Bowser's Castle track. Here it is. That should be fine. Oh boy, I did not know it. I just blanked for a second there. And we're just gonna be taking this part of the route. Ooh, that was tight, too tight. And I didn't get it right. I broke the level, excuse me. It was fine for me, it was just the stream that was lagging out. Yes, I am now talking to the spirits of the tech desk that you cannot hear. Yeah, but don't do that. Also, thwomps! These thwomps can troll you. These thwomps can really troll you. I love them. They're terrible. I love them. What does the what? What noise does the thwomp make? I can do that again for money. Oh wow, this is going extremely well, as you can see. I am top 400 in the world for a reason.
Top 400.
Out of 500, I'll have you know. So I am better than some people. By comparison. Thwomps, be nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm doing my best. Thank you. I'm here all week. I can be hired as a voice actor if need be. But don't do that. Just save it as a backup option. Assuming the devil breaks his leg. No, we're not doing that again. the people here at the tech desk are like, hey, do the Tesco club card voice. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. All right, this is the 4th and last Mario Circuit run. It's fine. It's nice. That should be fine. Yeah, it's lovely. I'm just gonna sing now. Oh boy! Oh, nice. Just like a Formula One car. Nice. That was smooth. That was not so smooth. As I said, speedrunning noises. The speedrunning noises make world records go round. Oh boy, there we go. Nice and smooth. Ow. Ow! That was not smooth. There we go. That's lovely. Again, after a certain while, you just stop commentating, and it's all coming down to speedrunning noises.
You don't need commentary, you let your perfect gameplay convey
Oh yeah, the perfect gameplay.
flawless gameplay just convey the incredible.
Yeah, believe you me, it is amazing. As I said, I am not top 400. Am I? Wait, am I even top 400? I might be misremembering here.
Top 450, zero.
Yeah, that definitely. Definitely that one. You may. Oh. Go
So
ahead.
you mentioned something earlier, and Anonymous here has taken you up on it. So $20 from Anonymous saying, sorry, I missed that thwomp noise. Hint.
Did you now? Well then. I hope you're happy. Sell out! We have a fraudster here. Fraud! Fraud, I tell you! We have a fraudster here. Yeah. No, there's no fraud here. It's all legitimate business. Alright, 2 minutes 14. I have no idea what that means in terms of my record, but we're gonna go with it. We are gonna go with it. It seemed pretty consistent, so sure, okay. Now we're going to the special cup, the one that we unlocked using LRLRLLRRA. Ah, we spun out. That's fine. We'll be fine. We'll survive. Nice. Nice reset. Oh boy, that was not good. Oh well. I'll just take this. Now this is the part where you jump and you don't fall in the water because that would be bad. That is that I would never.
You would never.
I would never fall in the water. Top 450 does not fall in the water, I'll have you know. Nice, nice. Oh, that is Lakitu. No, never mind. Why are Monty moles jumping out the water? Top 400. I am clearly out of my game today.
Just cut it. Oh.
Argik! Get out!
Right, Paul, you get off running. I'll get you get off the bike.
I think both myself and Argik need to get off our mics.
Yeah.
We're just gonna switch hosts
We're
just
gonna
real
put
quick.
mic on both mics.
We're just gonna. There we go.
Alright, we're not falling in this.
There we go.
That's
That's better. Quality gameplay, finally. Yeah. So,
yeah.
oh yes, you may.
All right, so just another thing just to drop in here very quickly. While we're watching this stellar gameplay, we are only $30 away from that beginner extra incentive. So if you wanna, hear more of Polistar, do get your donations in for that.
Alright.
Maybe add another sound effect or two to it as well.
Yeah, and I will definitely do it.
It's 3 whole levels. If you donate $30, that's just $10
Yes.
per level.
But
That's good value.
But in all seriousness, I will be cutting off the incentive at the start of the run. So you have like 7 minutes tops to get those donations in before we actually have to only do beginner. Oh, sob. Oh, that was actually a decent lap. That was a decent lap at the end there.
The one where you didn't fall in the water, so
At the end.
that was the.
So we learned that you could just save 6 seconds on that.
Shush. Shush you. Da-da-da. Sing with me!
Still underestimated.
I'm still underestimate.
Barely.
I can do it.
It's alright, we'll be okay.
Should be fine. Honestly. No worries. Alright. Get your sour plisses in the chat, boys. This is some good music. This is the best. This is best music. IMO. Fight me.
This is the one run that Eminem was too afraid to miss.
Oh. Okay. Well then. Sure. Sure. I agree. Let's agree and leave it there. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna fall off. Oh, I didn't.
You got this.
I got this. We don't fall. Top 450 doesn't fall in water here. They don't get hit by chip.
Never fallen in water in our life.
Top 450 gets world record here. Maybe. Well,
Fell in the water.
if only. Will we never? Will we never fall in water? But yeah, that's it. That's good. Come on. Come on. There we go. No! Wrong track. There we go. That's better. That would be quite a time loss. Nice. That was lovely. I love
Very spooky tracks.
Yeah, it's really spooky. Children's supervision is advised. we are slowly heading into the mature stream. Woo! What was that leap? That was tight. That was best jump. I'm not doing it again. Don't ask me to do it again. I will not. Totally intentional.
You donate, we'll do it again.
No.
Yeah, after the run.
There we go. That's a better corner. Oh no! Dang it!
The noises weren't loud enough. That's why.
The speedrunning noise. we need to break our vocal cords to save ourselves. Yeah, we are only the best speedrunners. Can we add like 5 minutes to the estimate? Just like chuck. What?
No, we're still underestimated.
Oh,
It's the best run.
it's going great.
It's going best. Yeah. Am I just cancelled then?
Just make the estimate stop coming.
And I will never go over estimate.
Exactly.
For the margin between me and the estimate will never cease to be the same. Hey, that was a good lap. Was that a good lap?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was a pretty good lap.
Oh my god.
Look at it. That's
Jesus
why
Christ.
Any
I think
Any idea what your
33
PB
in the
is?
middle.
I think that is worth a $30 donation. Do the donation incentive. No,
So
no, no.
If you don't know,
No, it's done. Go.
if you don't know the Super Monkey Ball beginner extra requires ballers to not die on
Yeah.
the first 10 stages. So
But-
you get to put him through that as well.
But we do have a backup plan. Worry not.
Trade backup pack.
Worry not, my speed friends. We will have the perfect backup. Nice. Yeah, is this glitching out again? Is it? Is it?
Run does need an iron brew.
Oh yeah, lovely. Lovely iron brew. Nice. Nice.
We are unfortunately not sponsored by Iron Brew. Yes.
Sure.
That's right. Optimism.
Optimism.
Positive attitude.
Let us be optimistic for once.
We'll have it for winter 18 or winter 19, whatever it ends up being.
There we go. There we go. There we go. That's good. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, I didn't bonk. What is this? A good run? Done by a good speedrunner? Never mind.
Well, it's done by a speedrunner.
Oh. It was done by a speedrunner. My speed friends.
So close.
It's fine. Final lap. What? I did not hear any of that. I'm sorry.
It was smack talk.
Oh. I will definitely smack talk back. But I will not talk. I will just smack. We can just call it here, you know.
Just a few minutes.
just. What are you doing? Welcome to UKSG. This might have actually messed up with the run highlighting system.
Yeah, please don't actually translate.
Please don't actually ever do that again.
Oh my god.
This is the best track. It has no barriers. We're going to enjoy our time here.
Has Rainbow Road ever not been the worst track?
Never, actually.
Or it was... No.
What? No. There we go. If I can focus and not die like that,
Almost.
we're gonna get a good time.
Yeah, go on
Yeah.
the second one.
Okay.
So yeah, if you really wanna bump down your time, this is the track to do it. Because you're gonna start off like your first run's gonna be like 3 minutes long. Ah. You're just gonna have a 3-minute time, and this track can at least go down to sub 2 minutes. So that's a free minute cut off your overall time right there.
So what you're doing is demonstrating what a new runner would typically look like on this track.
Yes, exactly.
It's very
And
cool.
this is what they would do. And this is what they would do. And this is what they would do. And this is what they would
Don't
do.
do those things.
So don't do this.
Don't do that.
All right, so this is lap 4. At the end of the 5th lap is gonna be time. Nice. Yeah, it's clearly paid off because I am like 8 to 9 minutes slower.
50.
Roughly.
Yeah, give or take.
Give or take a few. 1,000. Alright, so after this lap, it's time. Get ready on time. And don't actually transition. Just,
Don't get that ready on time.
don't get that
Don't
ready,
get too
okay?
ready.
That was too ready, my friends. It'll happen.
Oh yeah.
It'll happen. And...
No.
And... Time! No!
They're over!
I knocked over the iron brew! It was empty. It was empty. Alright. Okay. That was nice. So, yeah, you have the better part of 5 minutes to donate 30 euros to meet the Super Monkey Ball incentive. Get on those donations now before I have to play less stages and actually be good at the game. So yeah, we can transition back now. I'll see you in a bit.
Alright, that was Pollister doing the Super Mario Kart time trial exhibition with a little bit of extra ads thrown at the end there. Our apologies on that one. Coming up next is Super Monkey Ball, and right now it is beginner, but for $30 more, you can make it a beginner expert. Is it expert? No, beginner extra, not expert, extra, where you get 3 extra levels added to it. I've been watching him all day. He's been practicing really, really hard on his GameCube to get to the extra stages. He's even got replays ready for us if we want to get it. No, I'm kidding, he'll be playing for it. So if you guys can get your donations in now for that, you have until this next run starts in the next 5 minutes. But while I have you here, I do want to just give a quick shout out to 2 different groups of folk. Want to thank the guys over at ESA for supporting this marathon. They are allowing us to stream from their channel. They are also sharing their tech and their technical assistance as well as their sponsors. So a massive thank you to them for allowing us to have this opportunity. And also another thank you to another speedrunning marathon group, the BSG Marathon. They hold monthly gatherings in the Netherlands for people in the Benelux region. They have supported UKSG from the beginning by spreading the word and providing us another channel to stream from in the past. And even now that we are growing, they've offered to handle donations for us while we get all our stuff all set up. So a massive thank you to them as well. Alright, we have a donation in here from somebody who has proven that he's very, very qualified to do multiple things at once. He can run games, he can text and chat really, really fast, and apparently can also donate. We have a $10 donation from Paulister himself saying, "Let's do it." Now remember that $10 has put us just $20 away from his beginner extra incentive. You have another couple of minutes, another 2 to 3 minutes to get those in if you want to see him run those extra levels at the end of the beginner course.
Hello everyone! Hello, I'm Paulister, and this is